Some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team. And we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on another SEC rival, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Tennessee's offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
The Volunteers will hustle to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Gives it on the option. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And the Volunteers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Red pass, it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll ride his man on the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Dropping back, it's Tyree. They're working that left side. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Right on the money. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he will score! Touchdown, Tennessee!
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Missouri's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield.
Turning it on! All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. It's complete. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Handoff from the gun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man quickly. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great... What a job to lay out. Catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. They're going to run it. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here is the Tennessee offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Dropping back, it's Tyree. It's complete to the left. There he goes. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the ball's headed quickly to the line.
We always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Volunteers are flying down the field. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
Tight end now in motion. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. He's now up to 83 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Back's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Volunteers! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, that's a nice number.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And back to the air on second down. And incomplete on the deep ball. Final play of the quarter coming. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's got it down the middle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try the run. Slithers into space. Lowers those pads. Touchdown ball! And they add 6 more to more with that trip to the house. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge
10. Let's see what he gets back on the offense coming out on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Running into the open space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the pass was broken up, incomplete, and there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. Pressure coming. On target to the left. They stop him just a little. Short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
The Vols want to crank the tempo. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in the back in the end zone. And it'll be fourth down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
The Tigers will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They moved him forward to the 2. Now it's second. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Missouri! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And he's in for his third rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Volunteer offense. And they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the inside give. Finds a little space. Run out of bounds, they'll spot him at the 24.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right.
A nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. They bring him down, but not before a really good return. Sets up this offense in solid field position. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Back to pass, it's Tyree. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Runs through the run. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Power football with the run. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. up on the ground. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Man, it's frustrating as a defense because you've got to stop the run. There's a good chance they're running the football here in this situation, trying to punch it in the end zone. You're trying to go to half with a little bit of momentum. This defense just couldn't make the play to get off the field.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gets it out fast. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got his man. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Short gain on the completion. Good footwork. Gets him the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
He's got his man. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Just enough time for one final play of the half.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. And the Vols will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's
snags it on the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. This offense lines up feeling awfully. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The lead with the 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. They go to the ground. Hines is way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. To the air, it's Tyreek. Gets it out quickly. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down. He's got it! Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. No Tennessee quarterback will ever be revered like Peyton Manning, but many more throws like that, and they're going to say, this guy's getting into the realm at least.
Yeah, you get in the realm, you're good.
Got some room entered to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Volunteer! Extra point here will tie the game.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Looking to throw on first down. Soft spot in the middle. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Missouri! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Tyreek. He's going for the big play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just... Move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Volunteers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. They'll leave it with him. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. He's got it. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. So here is the Tennessee offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Third down upcoming for the offense after the incomplete pass. Looking to throw, it's Tyree. Going to try to get it himself. Get all you can, then get down with the slide. And the Vols line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Pulls it in. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Runs through the tackle. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. To the ground with the back. Got enough space. Touchdown Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. His drive will open from the 15. The give to the back. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. The Volunteers want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Back to throw, it's Tyree. Makes the grab. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Volunteers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Vols kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo.
Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. Another broken tackle. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The give on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Rides to back and leaves it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown ball. Excellent pass by the back on the option. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to run for it. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Still on their side of the field, no problem. Going for it, 4th and short from the 40. Turning it on! What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got him. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. He wants to throw it again, using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Vols are in the hurry-up.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in.
It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That's a big-time blow, man. Once you get that under that 3-minute mark and you're down by multiple possessions and you've got to put something together, the last thing you can do is...
Touchdown, Missouri! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They stretch this lead here in the 4th, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Tyree. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Thorne. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Finds his big tight end. Powers through the defender. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. To the air on first down. Throwing right. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. 4 wideouts set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Tennessee! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Oh, they're after him. Hauls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Touchdown, Tigers. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw, it's Tyree. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Lost a fire on second down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game has gone, and time has run out.